Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to more turn-based tactical action in Menace, where we're continuing the mission with the B team. Last time saw the continuation of this surprisingly smooth operation, as we were able to defend this outpost here with great ease. I'm genuinely quite surprised with how smoothly this operation is going. It's our first foray against the rogue army, and at this difficulty, I was expecting we'd take significant losses. We'd maybe see a squad leader at least drop, if not completely die. I was expecting, something, but no, we've done very well for ourselves. And I appreciate the compliments in the comments, the votes of confidence, as it were. I saw at least one say something along the lines of, "I'm just making it look easy." I appreciate that very much. But no, I think we just got very, I don't want to say fortunate, because we made the right moves, is what I should say. And that's not a matter of luck, that is a matter of decision making. For example, if tech was placed anywhere else in the deployment zone, if tech posted up in any other tower and was equipped in any other way, things could have gone a lot worse. Just think about how much work he did from that stationary position, turn after turn with that minigun, right? If that was anywhere else, things could have gone completely differently, because our southern flank would be a lot more exposed. We'd see a lot more trouble. But, we saw what we saw on the map. We planned around it, and that plan actually survived first contact with the enemy for once in my life, I guess. So feeling very good about how that went, feeling very good about how we planned and executed on that plan. And I should keep that in mind, because it's not that things are easy. It's that we're taking the time to make the right decisions, and so things are feeling easy. I got to keep that in mind, because otherwise, you start to get a little laissez-faire. You start making small mistakes that cascade into big problems. And on that note, just going to take a quick peek once again at the breakthrough mission map over here that we looked at last time as well, and point out that this looks, just deceptively easy, right? Only so many enemies. We know this isn't the actual count of enemy units. We know there's going to be more of them. But let's think about it, right? These are towers in the back there that the enemy is going to be posted up in. Up over here, these are either towers or bunkers, and guaranteed we're going to see some enemy posted up in these as well. Very well defended. And this is a vast expanse of nothing. There's no cover here. You're all in the open as you're kind of rushing through, and my money is on these walls being tall walls, meaning we'll have no sight, no vision on what's happening on the other side of them. So even though this looks like, oh, that shouldn't be too much trouble, I'm not gonna let that catch me flat-footed. But before we get into mission prep, let's first turn our attention to the black market. I've been saying for a while there's a couple things that I want to buy. Now is the time to do so. We have some decent loot to sell off, so let's go ahead and pick up, as I've been saying for a very long time, first, the target designator. This does have some immediate use, but that's not why I'm picking it up. There's some long-term use that I'm looking forward to, and so we're probably not going to actually use this on the battlefield until that time comes. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Otherwise, I'll feel like I could have just bought it later when it inevitably pops up in the black market again. But I suppose my concern is that it won't do that when I need it most, and I'll regret not having picked it up here. It's not all that expensive, all things considered. It's 180 trade value, which it's not cheap, but we can afford it. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And yeah, I've, talked about maybe getting a VMAT, maybe getting this, that, or the other thing quite a bit. But I got an excellent suggestion in the comments that I simply have to take on. I think this is an excellent suggestion, and we're going to go ahead and pick up the grenade launcher, and I'll explain why as we do mission prep. But we're going to go ahead and grab that, and I do think we can afford it all if we dump all of these alien bits. If we get rid of a bunch of these K-packs, we'll be picking up a lot more, I'm sure. Do we just get rid of all of them? Let's keep one just in case. Let's drop one of these crowbars as well. We can go ahead and get rid of what else? It's tempting to dump this flamethrower. We've never used it. But let's go ahead and dump first the bundle grenades. We're not going to carry 3 sets on the battlefield, so we can actually maybe even dump 2 of them. And then what? Well, we'll never use the scrap bombs, right? Because we've got frag grenades. We'd rather use those. So let's get rid of the scrap bombs. 45. 45. How do I get there? I mean, I could dump some of these, right? I don't need that many magazine pouches. And for the last 25, I'm never using flashbangs, am I? Probably not. Probably not. So let's go ahead with this. And with shopping out of the way, we head on over to mission prep. Now, what I find really clever about the secondary objectives in this mission is that evacuating 3 or more units and evacuating 5 or more units are baked right in there. And so you can't just say, okay, I'm going to go in with Carta with a camo kit and just be really sneaky and sneak our way through, and that's the mission done. I mean, you can, like, we could absolutely do that if we wanted to, but then we'd miss out on 2 secondary objectives, and I think I want to try and get all of them. If I'm not mistaken, we might be en route to a 5-star operation right now. I cannot remember. I think we got all the secondary objectives in the first mission as well, but I could be wrong. We could have missed one potentially. Oh, we did, I think. Actually, you know what? I can't remember right now. So we'll find out when we end this operation, but I'm going to try and get all the secondary objectives for this one. Let me just put that out there. So let's set that aside, and actually, hold on. Okay, it's daytime. I just wanted to double check the time of day. But with that said, let's go ahead and make some adjustments here, though. We don't need to take everybody on the battlefield. In fact, I'm going to remove, I think, Bog from it. Let's give some people some rest, right? We don't want to get everybody weary at the same time. Let's just take this opportunity to get some rest. So let's remove Bog, because I would like to have a cab in this mission. And I think let's remove Wetteroth as well. I don't think we need him on the battlefield for this one. This gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Pike. Let's go ahead and give you not the flamethrower, but the grenade launcher. That way, rather than being stuck doing nothing with a range of just 4 on his special weapon as he's operating from the back lines, he's able to at least shoot every once in a while with a pretty capable piece of equipment that does a lot for suppression in particular, as you can see with the stats over here. So he's still able to act as a support character. He's still able to, you know, take command and all that stuff, but when the opportunity presents itself, he can use the grenade launcher much sooner than he can use the flamethrower, or more likely just sit there with it in his hands, right? That's what he's been doing for the last how many missions now? So, very good suggestion in the comments. Thank you for it. Clever idea. I like it. Meanwhile, on the topic of special weapons, let's make sure that Carta finally gets a beautiful and proper RPG. Look at the stats on that thing. Look at the stats on that thing. Everything that can be higher, logically, is higher. Significantly. So, love that we have that now. In the future, I think Wetteroth will carry the Workshop RPG, so let's go ahead and put that in there for now, just as a reminder down the line, because, again, he gets some benefits when firing at large organic targets, right? So might as well grant him this. But apart from that, I think everyone's looking pretty good. I guess we could over here pop on a medium machine gun because we have plenty of supply, right? Tech, you can go ahead and top up. Let's replace the carbine here. It's tempting actually to do the shotgun. Okay, let's here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking Carta can actually use Exconde as a cab. And so one would think giving Carta the shotgun makes more sense because she's probably going to end up in like close range. However, my concern is that the enemy here in particular fights from long distance, right? They're always firing from a great distance, and this is their turf, so we might not be able to control ranges as much as we normally would. So maybe we stick with the suppressed crowbar. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We stick with that. Tech, though, we do need to give you something, and I wonder if we go in with the K-Pack? It's like, it's between these two. The shotgun is, again, tempting, but it is between these two, I think. Asker, let's do the shotgun. That way, at distance, he's using the minigun, and in close ranges, he's using the shotgun, and either way, he's having a blast. Why not? Let's do it. Let's have some fun with that, right? Pike, I guess we can go ahead and give you more squaddies too, actually, and in that case, we should give you a better weapon as well, and I say we go in with a crowbar here, something you're familiar with. And again, not likely to use that too often, but should the opportunity present itself, I'd like to have an option, right? Especially because we do have the spare supply. I do also think that it would be a good idea to slap on this ammo bag. Additional 50% uses for any special weapon, increasing the use on the grenade launcher there. And I think with that, everybody is pretty well set. Do I want to replace the laser lance? Yes, I do. Let's get the auto laser on here. I want to see this thing in action. Yeah, I want to see what that feels like. Again, in what seems to be a potential, relatively speaking, simple mission. to then make some decisions down the line. But overall, I think I'm pretty pleased with how this looks. Laser rifle up here, no special, of course, because we want to make sure we're using all of our perks. Tech, you're looking good, as always. Carta, same thing. Better equipment now, though. Conde, we already looked at. Pike, got that grenade launcher. Looking good. Looking good across the board. And yes, we have 2, 4, 5, which will allow us to evacuate 5 or more units and fulfill all of our secondary objectives if things go smoothly. So let's turn our attention to deployment. And I think what we're going to do is kind of scramble down this way. Even though we're pretty much guaranteed to see more enemies than just the 3 that are pinged on the map here, I'm going to say that this one is probably around where it's been pinged. And so let's go ahead and push for this entrance instead to avoid this potential engagement. I mean, it's going to happen, but I'm just using the information that I do have, as little as it is. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and place Excande right here to make a beeline for that entrance. Behind you is Carta to hop in nice and early. Hop in, go up, step out, scout, step back in, so on and so forth. Again, fire at decent distances here as well if needed. Overall, feel like this is a good call. And yes, eventually I will get Carta her shotgun back, I think. But like I said, this is the enemy's turf. They're in control of range. They prefer operating from great range, and so I think we need range on our side as well, where we can get it. And then, of course, yes, I do also want to have some preparation for shorter range engagements. We'll see how that plays out. But yes, I've already explained my thinking behind the equipment. I don't know why I'm going back to it. Let's see, Sachin. Perhaps over here, Tech. Actually, you know what? Sachin over here, Tech over here, and then Pike over here. In case this is a walker or something that needs to be hit with some heavy laser rifle fire. Just preparing for like what I think might be the worst case scenario. And this should be pretty good. Alright. To the battlefield we go. Here's hoping everything goes as smoothly as they've been going. And folks, as I kick things off with this mission, I just want to mention really quickly, as I've mentioned some few times before, if you've been enjoying this series, if you'd like to see more Menace on the channel, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving those likes and comments down below. They do make a very big difference in just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of, how I should go about doing it, and I just enjoy reading through the comments, so please do keep them coming. I do also want to mention really quickly, folks, if you've been watching along and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you might want to consider subscribing as well, because, of course, there's going to be plenty more Menace on the channel, and more just strategic and tactical gaming in general, too. So if you're not yet subscribed and you've watched, what is this now, 22 episodes, I think, of the series, you might want to consider subscribing. Anyway, enough about that. Just very cautiously nudging forward over here. But we're looking good, so everyone else, I think, can rush up. Yeah. Famous last words. Roll you up to there. And roll you up to there. So far, so good. How long will it last? We'll see. See, now what I can do here is... Carta? Just stick your neck out. See if we see anything. Ah, look at that. We got a bunker here with an MG team. That's phenomenal. How far can they see? Just up to this piece of cover. Anything over here? We don't. Alright. I'm not going to engage him. I can pop right back into the vehicle. And continue moving forward with Excande. Just a quick little peek. Just a quick little peek. Let's move you up to here, Pike. Take a knee. Stay hidden. Tech, let's get you up to here. Keeping my distance from the literal machine gun team. And Sachin, get you up to here. Feeling good. Excande, I think we can go quite far ahead. Roll you up to there. All these guys taking cover against the vehicle. And Excande's like, alright, peace guys, I'm out. Keep on rolling up. No one in this bunker, no one in this bunker. Here's the question, do I go all the way, or do I kind of like nudge up to here and let Carta take a peek. I think that's probably what I do. I don't want to step out here and have like 2 people kitted out with RPGs on either side. Oh. See, that could have gone... that could have gone quite poorly. They got bundle grenades, so that could have gone quite poorly, actually. I'm glad I did what I did. But now everyone is, of course, visible, so yes, let's oblige them. I agree, Sachin. Question is how? I suppose... good old minigun. Just a step away. That's a problem easily solved. It's alright. It's alright. I suppose we could go with a grenade launcher for Pike's first kill in how long? I mean, as long as this actually lands. Let's not get too presumptuous, I suppose. It's okay. A bit more? Why not? Really? Damn. We're still all visible then. Or is somebody else seeing us? Somebody else can see us. Alright, stay put. There's the MG team. Don't love that. They're going to set up first. And that's going to be trouble. Can't hit him with that. Can't hit him with this. Carta. It's up to you. And with a crowbar, good accuracy, full armor pen. Let's go for it. And that's why we're walking in with a crowbar. Because I wanted to have a bit of range. A shotgun would not have been able to do that, right? Let's step up to here. See what we can see, which isn't much. And then pop back into the vehicle. I like that. Very Spec Ops. Been a while since we've done something like that. Carta, you're done? Go ahead and back it up over these guys. Or you can turn around and go over them properly. I guess you could call that shooting. And then let's just roll back to here, I think. Turn to face that way. Get ready for next turn. There we go. Sachin, you able to hit that? Nope. Got to move up by 2. And then open fire. These guys are heavily armored, right? Heavy infantry. Go ahead and take a knee. And fire away. Yeah, I'd say that did pretty well. I'd say that did pretty well. But stay put for now, though. Alright. Everyone is once again hidden. Excellent. I think we get Esconde in here first. And then move everybody else accordingly, right? Sort of a scout vehicle here with Carta inside. Alright, what do we got? That's it. Fair enough. In with the machine gun? With the auto laser. Yeah, let's try the auto laser out. Why not? Let's have some fun. I did okay. I probably should have gone with the machine gun. Got these guys pinned down probably, but it's okay. I think we'll be fine here. They do have an anti-tank grenade. Oh, this could be trouble. I should have checked that first before I got too cocky about it. Here we go. Smoke. Okay. That's one way of going about it, I suppose. Fair enough. Sachin, start with you. Fire away here. Finish these guys off. Beautiful. Go ahead and stand up. Roll up. Good. Oh! What was that? Oh no! They got artillery back there. But like, that looked and sounded like proper, like, stationary artillery. That's a dangerous big gun. Okay, Tech, let's move you first, bud. And let's make sure we, once we get in, we spread out. Especially if we're visible. I'm glad Carta hadn't stepped out. That could have gone real poor. That could have gone real poorly.
You are but lost respect, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, geez. Okay, let's stand up. Get up to here. Hit him with a grenade launcher. Soften him up a little bit. Actually, let's pop the grenade launcher back here.
Grenade out.
Oh, it's gonna scatter. That's just my luck. Alright, keep moving forward, I guess. I should have gone with my original plan, which was to take command of Sachin to get him moving up faster. Whatever's up there, I think Sachin will be able to take care of it quickest, apart from Karda with the RPG. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and pull Karda back here. Get the crowbar out and get some work done. Oh, really? You can't see them from back there? You're kidding me. That's such a waste. Oh, that's such a waste. Fire away. Could have gone a lot worse. But that didn't go great. Well, at least we got to scout a little bit more. These guys are suppressed and retreating. These guys are suppressed. Okay. I'll take it. I will not take a knee. Stay put. Karda, you first open fire and then pop into the vehicle, I think. Oh, these guys actually didn't hide themselves with the smoke either. They're like right at the edge of it, looks like. Oh no, it says smoke. Yeah, I guess they're right at the edge of it. Fair enough. Fire here first. Finish them off if we can. Good stuff. These guys next. Much less accurate because of the smoke, but did all I needed it to do. And then back into the vehicle we go. Oh, we can't. Fair enough. Should have remembered. The machine gun out.
God's warriors should be feared.
And again. Good stuff. All hidden. Don't back up because then we'll block pathways. I just want to make sure Sachin's able to get in there now. Yeah, that's your turn done, Excande, I think. Sachin? He's going to be just shy. Tech, buddy. I mean, I'm worried because even though we're all hidden, they still hit us. All right. Take command of Sachin. We're gonna take a chance here. Roll up to there. You're good. Oh crap. Well, this worked out a little differently than anticipated, but maybe just as well. Sachin, with all that extra AP, let's get some work done. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Disabled. Beautiful. Do we keep shooting? I mean, we can't get into this, so we might as well, right? Finish this thing off. Let's go. Come on, bit more. A bit more. A big fire. Is that good enough for me? I can get up to there after shooting. That's good enough for me, I think. So fire away, finish it off. Beautiful. Keep us all hidden. And then roll up as far as you can go. I think that was worth it. I think that was absolutely worth it, actually. Alright. Tech, let's roll you up to here. And that's that. Sachin, buddy. And then you go first. Get up in there. That's your turn done. Excande is probably going to move last this turn, I'm thinking. Karda, we got to move, what, up 2? But these guys are in cover and everything, so maybe that's not the right call. Oh, actually, you know what? We get up to here. We could just take care of their cover. And we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. We've exposed ourselves, but maybe it'll be fine.
Tell command we'll get this sorted.
No surprise. And they're popping smoke. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. That's fine by me, actually. Tech, let's creep you up to here first, just to see what we can see. Nudge you up to there. It's a straight shot right now, and that makes me nervous. We get you up to there. All good. Oh, here we go.
Hostiles!
That's not great. Take command of Esconde.
On my signal.
And let's move up to here. Esconde. The auto laser is just shy of being able to hit. Let's roll up to here. Have some cover. And fire away. Some damage, not enough. Hope for a bit more here.
You'll soon be in my prayers.
I think I needed more than that. This might hurt. This might have been a bad idea. These guys have an RPG. Turn to face them. And hope for the best. That could have been a bad idea.
Sir.
Sir?
You know what? Carta, let's try and take this tower down.
Suppressing them!
Alright, got him suppressed. And one more. No way. Haha! Stunned, fleeing, wavering, just all the status effects. That's some good stuff. Well done, Carta. Well done. Little exposed. I don't love that. But overall, well done. How do we play this now, though? How do we play this now? Let's get Pike up to here. Or actually, sure, let's get you up to here.
We're moving.
Take command.
On my signal.
And let's head up to... If we vent first. Roll up to here. I know it's there. And I think it can see me now is the problem. Fire back here, get rid of these guys.
Fear my
I should have played that a bit differently. This is dangerous. Oh, maybe I got really lucky here.
Advancing!
Maybe I got really lucky here. Sachin, have you already done your turn? You haven't. Pop you out to here. Yeah, I knew it. I could see this, and like as all these shapes were coming together, I was fairly confident in my guess. They got themselves some rogue artillery back over here. I don't know if that's able to see. No, I think it is just these guys. So, Sachin, buddy. Fire away, finish him off. Yeah, get us all hidden again. Beautiful.
Practice makes perfect.
This is a professional relationship, Marine.
If you say so.
Let's maybe roll up to... I want to make sure we're able to fire next turn.
About time,
Hopefully we can see them from there. Up over here, Tech. I mean, do I roll you up and maybe pop the shot with the AT? They can see us, unfortunately. We gotta land this. And we did. Good stuff. Alright. I could pull back, I suppose. It'll still be able to see us. And obviously it does indirect fire. Let's maybe roll up this way. Because if it targets here and misses up that way as opposed to targets here and misses, you know, like maybe, hopefully this works out how I need it to. We'll find out. But it's done its turn for this round. So we're going to move first. And Sachin is going to get the job done, hopefully, by rolling up to here. Firing one salvo. And calling it a day. My goodness. How about that? How about that? All right, again, let's not get too cocky. We are being chased, and maybe I should have taken care of these guys first. No, because they have to move, deploy, and only then can they shoot. So we should still be okay down here. All right, Sachin, let's get you up to here.
Fighting with ferocity.
Sir?
I'm sure you are, buddy. Sure you are. Arda. Fire away. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Do we fire away up here as well? Just securing so much loot. Even though that's not the priority here. You know what? 14 rounds. We said we're going to try and hit all the secondary objectives. So let's make a move. These guys will have to move before they can see us. Yeah, let's get up to there.
Sir.
Trying to make some progress here. Pike. Let's go ahead and take command of Carta.
Ready on my
And then move up to here ourselves. The Carta can just make a bit of progress. A bit more progress, I should say. Exconde, what to do with you, bud? You're looking pretty good. I guess I can just roll you up to here. Wanted to see if I could see anything. And is Sachin the one with the lowest action points now? I just basically want the one who's slowest to get into the vehicle. Turn you around like so. And that's you done.
About time, man.
Tech, bud.
Make
Get you up to
it
there.
right.
All's looking okay.
Sir.
Sir?
At your service.
Sachin. Oh, seriously? You can't? I mean, it's fine. We're not doing anything else, so it's fine. That's your turn done. Here we go. These guys are going to creep up from back here. They're going to see Pike. And they are going to open fire. Oh, damn, we lost a squatty.
Losing men.
After all that smoothness.
Sir?
After all that smoothness. All right,
Sir.
Pike. Get you up to here.
Sir?
And Carta. Tempting to shoot, but
Roger.
that's not what the mission is. That's not what the mission is. Sconde can't do anything from up there. He can hop in right now if he wants to, so I'm kind of tempted to keep him there. So Tech can reach within a turn. Pike to Exconde as well, so I think we can just kind of call everyone's turns here.
Sir?
Carta obviously can't get all the way.
Sir.
Pike, let's get you up here first.
Looking for an opportunity.
This guy's going to roll up. I don't know if they'll be able to see Carta. Nope. Good stuff. Exconde. Up to here, let's go. Really? Okay. Carta? Get you up here?
Found it.
Deck up here.
Slam the cover.
Bringing up the rear.
And Carta
Sir?
up here.
Receiving the cover?
The plumb line always finds its balance. Amen.
Beautiful. All right. I mean, lost a couple squatties, but the med bay is going to take care of them, patch them right up. They'll be A-okay. And this operation was just pure smoothness. Mission after mission after mission. That was amazing. I mean, again, here things could have gone horribly wrong, right? If we'd made a beeline towards this entrance, this walker over here could have caused us a lot more trouble potentially. If we hadn't spotted the machine gunners, that could have been trouble, right? So again, overall, just our plan was a good one. Worked out nicely. Minimal losses. Well, no losses once the medbay has its way. Good stuff. I mean, that's my debrief. Let's see the official one. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Look at the loot. Look at everything. 38 promotion points. All of our secondary objectives completed, as we know. But we've got 2 improved small arms protective plating, Rogue Army style. We got a couple of cape packs. We got ourselves another RPG. I mean, a nice RPG, obviously. We got ourselves 2 crowbars, some smoke grenades, a light walker, another auto laser, and just some weapon parts. This is ridiculous. That's so much trade value here. I'm looking forward to the next black market. I'm very much looking forward to the next black market. I'm also looking forward to this operation's result. But first, let's see the damage here. Rescued squaddies. I guess only one was taken down, right? Yeah, so El Diablo back up on his feet. No new attributes or temporary traits or anything like that. So there wasn't so much going on, I guess. And I guess, Sachin, you destroyed the rogue artillery. That's what that is. And that laser walker. Carta, you got what? You got the watchtower. Oh, right, in the cargo hauler, right, when we destroyed that cover. I think that was the right call, by the way. I think that forced the enemy to move as opposed to kind of like stay put and maybe get some vision or some shots off from where they were. They might have done what they did anyway, but happy enough with how things went. That was great. That was phenomenal. Are you kidding me? That was amazing. I got nothing else to say. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I was right. I can't believe it. We gotta, I had to count. That moment of quiet there where I wasn't speaking for just a split second, that was me counting the stars to make sure that I was in fact 2, 4, 5. That was me. I had to use my fingers to make sure my eyes weren't deceiving my brain. We got 5 stars in an operation on expert difficulty. First time facing off against the rogue army. I'm very pleased. I'm extremely pleased. 90 OCI components, which will take us past the 250 that I was hoping to beat. We'll see if we unlock the actual upgrade that I want, but at least it'll take us to the number I want. And 10 authority. Alright, fair enough. It'll be nice. I'm still hesitating to pick up more squad leaders as a result, but that'll be nice at least. My goodness, what do we have as rewards? The high cap and the close quarters version of the K-Pack. Jeez. It's funny, I literally got the range K-Pack. Now do I want the close quarters version of the K-Pack as well? In close quarters, you know, the regular K-Pack's done its job. I mean, obviously this one's better in some ways, otherwise it wouldn't be an option, right? But I think we're good enough in close quarters. We got ourselves the ARC, the K-Pack, we got ourselves a shotgun, right? The fact that we've rarely used the shotgun, I think says to me that we rarely find ourselves in close quarter situations where the CQB K-Pack makes sense. Even here, where we actually took it to the battlefield, we never had the opportunity to use it. I think there's a preference in me, just naturally, to work from mid to high ranges, and that's what I needed to adjust to, right, in the early parts of this campaign. So I think naturally then it makes sense for us to get the PPP high cap. This PPP version has been upgraded with a high capacity magazine for maximum bullet saturation on target and a foregrip for increased control of long bursts and full automatic fire. I don't think we've seen a regular PPP. Now here's the thing, both of these are actually close quarters weapons is the thing. Because we haven't seen the PPP in this campaign, but I've used it in the past, and you can see right on screen, it's got a range of 5. A rate of fire of 7, hit point damage at 12, no armor pen, barely any armor damage, but again, you multiply that all by 7, and obviously that becomes a lot more significant. You throw like armor-piercing rounds on it or something. It's not useless or anything like that. I won't imply that. Rate of fire of 4 on this thing. How reduced is that range? I've gotten used to the range K-Pack. I can't think of the regular K-Pack. The trade value on both is the same. I mean, geez, maybe we pick up the CQB K-Pack after all that. But if we come across Lim, hey, hear me out. Hold on, hear me out. If we come across Lim, who's also a potential mobile infantry, and if we get another cab out there, right, then we can get Lim and Carta wielding shotguns and the PPP high cap and just doing work. The low armor pen here kills me. But if you throw on the armor-piercing rounds, right, armor pen becomes a bit better, average, let's call it. Hit point damage just drop a little bit, but then the rate of fire kicks in. I don't know. Honestly, both of these feel like equally not suitable for my playstyle, for how I usually play. I'd be curious to hear what you would have preferred to take if you ended up with this set of choices, but I think just for the sake of interest, let's go with the PPP high cap. It'll give us something a little different to play with potentially, and we'll see if we ever take it out to the battlefield. Well, let's make that call. I'm still just pleased with the 5 stars. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. What do we have here? It's BB Town. A sharp static whips over the comms, occasionally rising and falling as if an ocean of white noise froths against the ship's digital shores. Outsider, please ignore that soft ringing. We are here. Patience. Thank you. Let the data come in. Thank you for your patience. Your underlings now have the documents. Closing channel. Chow Chow's cryptic request has been deciphered. The Backbone is asking us to take on a spy and, using our ship, assist in inserting them into Dice of the Gods. Naturally, this risks a severe break in relations. This is not for us. We are just now working on improving our relations with Dice of the Gods. This is not the right move. I mean, our trust is quite high, but it's also quite high with the backbone. It's, in fact, even higher with the backbone. So if I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings, it's going to be the backbone's feelings. Yeah, this is not for us. Oh, but the temptation of unforeseen consequences, you know? How bad could it be? How bad could it be? Do I really want to let a spy in our midst, though? They could be a double, triple, quadruple agent, right? No, this is not for us. Step off, Xiao Xiao. We understand, outsider. We all have our shortcomings, both physical and mental. It's fine. I'll take that hit. I'll take that hit any day. Dice of the Gods, trust level 2. I have to figure out which one of these I would pick before I could even see what options we have next. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe AP Mines? I mean, the Fixer is nice. Plus 30% trade-in value when visiting the black market. Just gaining access to more stuff down the line. Again, we don't have to install it right now, right, obviously. But I still don't want to waste this slot. The EW system is fun. Gain the off-map electronic warfare system ability, which offers +4 concealment for 1 turn. Like, that is huge. It's also the cheapest option. So the most likely for us to be able to install it. But the AP mines, I mean, we've seen how like anti-personnel mines have worked for us in the past, right? They've been phenomenally useful, extremely valuable when we've placed them in the right place. To be able to airdrop them, that's pretty good. And again, compared to the other option here, the Fixer, it's just a little bit cheaper, I guess. Oh man. I think no matter which choice I make here, I'm going to feel like I made the wrong choice. So I'm just going to make a choice. And deal with the consequences afterwards. I think I've seen success with the AP mines, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up the AP mines, and then I'm gonna hope for what I actually want, which is the info hub. There it is. Oh my goodness. I mean, we have to, right? I've been talking about this for so long. Our other options are the drug lab, gain a substance commodity after each operation, fairly slow burn. They're nice from time to time, but you know, we've had a couple, we've never used them. So do I really want a drug lab? And we got decoys. Gain the off-map ability sensor decoys, which advances the turn order up to 6 times without using your own units. Ah. It's going to be the info hub, right? It's going to be the info hub. 250. We'll be left with 19. We'll pop it down in one of our electronic slots. Finally have intel to use going forward. And otherwise, just want to take a quick peek at the black market as well. Oh my goodness. I could get another minigun. What else could I get, though? What else could I get? I could get some anti-tank mines. I could get myself that Recon Skybot still. Excellent. Down over here, what do we got? EMP rifle. I'm not going to pay that much for it. Oh boy. Twin Griffin Dynamics Rotary Barrel Machine Gun for 880. Obviously not something we can afford right now. There's the twin M6 heavy machine gun as well. We got some fun options down here. Armor piercing ammo. Oh, match grade ammo. +1 max range, +10 accuracy. More accuracy drop off per tile, but that extra range is nice. And then some regular, you know, armor options and things like that. Nothing else that's fancy or new, I don't think, but let's take a quick look at our overall, you know, how much can we afford? We'd get rid of that. We'd get rid of, I think, let's say all of these. A crowbar. We'd say, let's say we get rid of the flamethrower. I can't believe I have another light walker. But let's say we get rid of it and the flamethrower. And what else? What else would I drop? The CMG 50. I'm just making up a potential set of options here. Man. Potentially something over here. So we got about like 230, 250 something like that. Maybe nothing we can pick up right away, but down the line. Decisions. All for later. But there is one more to think about. Another rogue army operation or a pirate operation. Thing is, if we go in with a pirate operation, we can actually get it done and then do the rogue army one afterwards. If we go in with a rogue army operation, this pirate one will time out, right? There's only one turn left. So I think the decision's obvious over here. We're going to take on the pirates next, which is nice because we've only really fought them in, was it one operation? Was it two? We've not really fought the pirates all that much. It's been bugs. So it's nice to see that we have a few human enemies that we're up against back to back now. So I'm thinking next time, folks, we'll dive into this pirate operation over here, a counterinsurgency once again, before turning our attention once more to this rogue army operation, where we're going to try and turn the tide, it seems. That feels like a good call to me. Zane Beecher Core. I need to start unlocking some of your stuff as well. But if we're going to be left with just 19 after our new purchase, what do I pick up here? AI Logistics probably makes sense. Minus 15% supply cost for deploying vehicles is huge. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, building a relationship with Zane Beecher Core makes sense. Salvage teams, AI Logistics, recovery teams, they've got a lot of stuff. We can unlock the AI Logistics. Well, actually, we can unlock two of those choices right now if we wanted to. We just can't install them if we also want to get our info hub. So yeah, all right. Mock makes sense. It's the pirates next, and then the rogue army again. That should be fun. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's a little bit shorter, but I can't dive into a new mission right now. It'll take us to like an hour and a half, maybe even longer, and that's just a little too long for me, I think. So we're going to call it over here, and next time we'll dive into Mock and deal with some more pirates. Looking forward to it. If you had a good time with this episode, again, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a very big difference, and just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of, and how I should go about doing it. Otherwise, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time. Cheers.